Hey guys, welcome. This is just a real quick systems of equation video. We're going to talk about the two main types we're going to be dealing with. That is the following, which is elimination and substitution. So we're going to start out with an elimination method. So you guys might remember a systems of equation is just when we have two different equations, two different variables, and we can solve for them. Normally, if we had one equation and two unknowns, there's nothing we can do about it. In this situation, we can. So elimination is when you combine the two equations and you hopefully have something eliminate. So I'm doing a real easy one on this one. Sometimes you have to multiply the whole equation by a number to get something to cancel out. Because right now, x and 2x, they're not going to cancel out. I would have to multiply the top whole equation, everything through, by -2 to combine them and make something cancel out. But I'm in luck here because we're given we're given a problem where we have a negative y and a positive y. So if I add those together, they're going to cancel out. So we're going to add these equations. So x plus 2x is 3x, y negative and y positive makes 0. And then we add these together, and that's 10, 20, 30. Then we just divide by 3, and x equals 10. Once you have one number, all you have to do is plug it into one of these two equations, either one you want, and we can solve. So I'm going to plug it into the top one, so we're going to get 10 minus y equals 11. I'm going to subtract the 10 over, so negative y equals 1, and then divide by negative, and y equals -1. So what this basically means is there is some sort of graph where two lines are meeting at the point 10, -1. It might not exactly look like that, but that's basically what's happening when we solve for a system of equations. We're saying, where do these two lines, where do they meet? Okay. So that's elimination. Let's take a look at a second one, and this is what we call a substitution problem. Now we can solve different problems in different ways. It depends on what makes the most sense for the problem and which one you prefer. So it is best to not just do one way every single time and just be like, I can only do elimination, that's all I know how to do, or I only know how to do substitution, that's all I know how to do. It's good to be well versed. Okay, so this one right here, I already have x alone, so I'm going to actually add the y over here, and we're going to get y equals 13. So basically what this means is I can take this piece here, right here, and I can plug it in for x. So that would look like this, basically. We get 4, but then we're going to switch over, and instead of x, I'm going to plug in y plus 13. And then finish the rest of the equation, plus 2y equals 10. So that's why we call it substitution. I solve one equation for one variable, and then I substitute it in. And now if you look at this equation, it's all in the same variable, which is extremely nice. So we get 4y plus, I think that's going to be what, 52? Is that 52? Is that 52? Could someone help me? It is 52. Wow. Okay, so we get 52 plus 2y, and that equals 10. Combine like terms here, 6y. At the same time, I'm really fast. I'm going to subtract that 52 over, so we get a -42. Hopefully that didn't go too fast for you. And divide by 6. How many times does that go in? Is it 7? Is it 7? For whatever reason, I've never been good with 42. I won't mix that up, but it is 7. So we get one of our variables, y equals -7. What we can do now is we can actually go ahead and put this in to one of our original equations, whichever looks easier. This bottom looks super easy. So instead of y, we are going to plug in what we know y equals. Again, this is our second part of substitution. Two negatives make a positive, but then I'm subtracting the 7 over anyways, and we get 6. Okay? So that's a real quick run through. We are going to be working on this nice worksheet tomorrow, systems of equations. And we're taking our little algebra readiness quiz to see how well we are prepared. Okay. All right. Well, hasta luego. Have a good one, and I'll see you.